So how did you make the transition from doing like actually being in a band, being in a rock band, if anything, like
Yeah.
to producing, doing DJing?
So my brother started producing like shortly after we recorded like our first album, just because we recorded our first album in some guy's basement and it didn't sound that great. All right. And my brother was like, I need to learn how to do this. Just because like if we want to make more music or like if I just want to do something on my own, like I have like the ability to actually do that. So he started learning how to produce a long ass time ago. And then in college, like I remember it was like my freshman or sophomore year of college. He came home with like a little DJ board and he was like, I'm gonna learn how to be a DJ. I was like, oh, okay, sure. And then like a year later, COVID happened. I went to Michigan State and I was bored. I went home and I was like, you know what? Teach me how to do this. So then I started getting into house music in college and I was like, you know what? Teach me how to fucking do this. Like, I'm bored. It's COVID. Like, I love music. It'd be a way to kind of continue like music in my adult life that I never really like thought about necessarily. And then I got a job at my college bar at Michigan State and I worked there for like a year. And then moved back here and like really just kind of started working at the clubs and just like seeing what I could do and just really started as like a very fun thing for me and it was kind of like the perfect thing that I didn't really expect at the time because it was a way for me to continue like performance and music and like also house music like home house is Chicago. I love Chicago so much and like it all of a sudden just like made a ton of sense. And it was always just so much fun to again like be able to continue to share my music with people in a way that was different from like being in my band, but like I've always had like that some aspect of like performance and music in my life, and this just feels like the perfect like adult version of that, I guess you can say.